Hi, I'm Scott Bay from Central Florida YMCA Masters, and what we're going to talk about today is straight arm freestyle. One of the things that's happened over the years is freestyle has kind of gotten to be anything goes, and one of the techniques that we're going to talk about today is how some people have been very successful with straight arm freestyle.
Straight arm freestyle has become more common in recent years, especially with the elite race pool and also the amateur elite race pool and the masters race pool. Athletes are always trying to look for an advantage. Due to the fact that it's a more aggressive version of freestyle, great care should be taken when giving it a try, so here are a few things to keep in mind when you are giving it a try. If we look at the video from Adam, he starts off very slowly. This is actually a good drill regardless of whether or not you try straight arm freestyle or not. The key points that you can see with Adam is that when he is swimming slowly, the things he are working on is not only getting his arms as close to vertical as possible, but also when and where he is breathing. Timing is everything. Since this is a stroke typically used for sprints, the head position, how much time it takes to get air, and what time in the stroke are all variables in what he's thinking about and working on. As we transition to a more faster form of straight arm freestyle, it's obvious there's a lot more velocity, but there's also a lot more energy being expended. The hips and shoulders are flatter and tend to rotate less towards the vertical position. There are a few advantages to this in the sprint. First, Adam anchors his hips and therefore can keep a high kicking rate that is also propulsive. The lack of twisting prevents his ankles from crossing over or kicking too wide. Second, Adam uses his torsional or twisting core strength to pull through his core since the hips are mostly anchored. Lastly, the aggressive kicking offsets the fact that even though the recovery is more elliptical and further away from the center of rotation, he's able to get a stroke rate up without fishtailing or wiggling down the lane.
Thanks for watching. Straight arm freestyle isn't necessarily for everybody, but the nice thing about it is you can generate a lot of power and a lot of speed.